1.
I got transmigrated after being hit by a shared bike. Not a luxury car. Not a truck. A shared bike you unlock by scanning a QR code. How absurd. When I woke up again, I was lying in a hospital room that rivaled a five-star hotel suite. Sitting by the bed were a middle-aged couple dressed in luxurious clothes, a cold-faced handsome man in a suit, and a young guy whose good looks couldn't be hidden even by a mask. Who are you? I nervously pulled the covers higher. Are they an organ trafficking ring? But they don't really look the part, given how attractive they are. The elegant middle-aged woman took my hand, tears welling up in her eyes instantly. Child, we are your biological parents. Me. The authoritative middle-aged man spoke gravely. There was a mix-up at the hospital 20 years ago. We've been searching for you for a long time. On the surface, I looked obedient.jpg, but internally, my mind was spamming comment bullets. Holy crap. The real rich daughter trope. Is there about to be a fake daughter causing trouble? I know this plot by heart. The cold-faced handsome guy suddenly coughed, as if had choked on his own saliva. The masked hottie turned away, his shoulders shaking suspiciously. This is your eldest brother, Lin Shuyuan, the current CEO of Lin Corp, Mom introduced. Eldest brother gave a cool nod. Wow, the classic CEO archetype. He's so good-looking. But he seems really stern. Is he going to hit me? Eldest brother suddenly started coughing violently. This is your second brother, Lin Mo, he's a singer, Mom continued. Second brother took off his mask and flashed an idol-level smile. Hello, little sister.
Ah.
It's Lin Mo. A top-tier idol. I even have his photos in my phone. Wait, now I'm his biological sister? No way, that's bordering on forbidden territory. Second brother's expression suddenly turned kaleidoscopic. Mom wiped her tears. We know this is sudden, but we hope you'll give us a chance to make it up to you. I nodded obediently. Okay, I'm very happy to have found my family. Happy? I'm ecstatic. The Lin family's assets must be worth at least tens of billions, right? I've just skyrocketed to the peak of life. I can drink 10 milk teas a day now. Dad's expression suddenly turned settled. I cautiously asked, can I ask, is there a fake daughter in the family? Eldest brother's lip twitched. Why do you ask? Isn't that how it always goes in the novels? The real and fake daughters are destined to battle it out. I'm a woman holding the script. Second brother finally couldn't hold back his laughter and earned a glare from eldest brother. Dad sighed. There is indeed another girl, the one we mistakenly raised. Her name is Euro. She's studying abroad right now and will return next week. Just as I thought. The White Lotus supporting female character is about to make her entrance. I need to ready my titanium alloy eyes and my bitch detecting radar. Mom suddenly stood up. Nwan must be tired. Well, come see you again tomorrow. The family hurriedly left. Faintly, I heard second brother's explosive laughter outside the door, followed by eldest brother's scolding. I lay on the luxurious hospital bed, staring at the ceiling. Why is this family acting so weird? Whatever from now on, in the rich young miss. Wait, could I be the female lead in a tragic story? Following the usual playbook, I'll probably get framed by the fake daughter, misunderstood by my family, and have my heart and body tortured by the male lead. A thud came from outside the door, as if someone had bumped into the wall. I shook my head, picked up my phone, and started searching Lin Corp assets. Whatever the plot might be, I needed to see just how much pocket money I stood to inherit first. Warm. This is your room, Lin's mother exclaimed as she pushed open the door, nearly blinding me with the overwhelming pink hues. Do you like it? I designed it specifically as a princess room. Lin's mother looked at me with eager anticipation. I forced a compliant smile, replying, I love it. Thank you, Mom. Help. Has this aesthetic been poisoned by a Barbie dream house? Pink lace curtains, a crystal chandelier, and bed linens. I'm 20, not 12. And with this level of sparkle, will I even be able to sleep at night? A sudden sound erupted behind me. I turned to see my second brother, Lin Mo, biting his lip, his shoulders trembling as if electrocuted. My eldest brother, Lin Xiaoyuan, was intently studying the ceiling, as though he had stumbled upon gold box conjecture. What's wrong? I blinked innocently. Lin Mo wiped away tears of laughter. It's nothing. I just find my little sister too adorable. Lin's father cleared his throat. Warm. You should rest for now. Dinner will be served at 6, and Aunt Zhang will come to fetch you. Once they departed, I immediately leaped onto the extravagant princess bed, pulling out my phone to snap a series of pictures for my social media. What is it like to suddenly realize a childhood dream? Just as I finished posting, a knock resounded at the door. Miss, Madam has sent me to deliver juice. A kindly aunt entered, carrying a tray. Oh no! I forgot to block my family. Is it too late to delete? Wait, why is it kiwi juice? I detest kiwi. If only it were strawberry milkshake instead. Oh dear, I grabbed the wrong one. Aunt Zhang suddenly slapped her forehead. This is for old Wang, the gardener. Your strawberry milkshake is downstairs. I'll go get it. I thought. What is up with this family? They already know I love strawberry milkshakes? They must have done some serious investigation. While Aunt Zhang went downstairs, I decided to conduct an experiment. I stared at the wardrobe and silently wished, if only I had a sweatshirt. I can't get used to all these Chanel-style outfits. A half hour later, Aunt Zhang returned with a strawberry milkshake, followed by 2 employees clad in store uniforms, each carrying shopping bags. Miss, Madam said these are new casual outfits she bought for you. Please see if they suit your taste. I opened the bag and, to my astonishment, it contained the latest sweatshirt from a trendy brand, in my favorite haze blue. What on earth? This accuracy rivals telepathy. Aunt Zhang added. The master said the pool temperature has been adjusted. You can swim whenever you wish. Wait a minute, I hadn't even inquired about the pool. Could this family truly hear my thoughts? I decided to take it up a notch. At dinner, the entire family sat formally around the long table. As I sliced into my steak, my mind raced with a barrage of thoughts. I want the limited edition handbag from Hermes. I want the limited edition handbag from Hermes. Suddenly, Lynn's mother put down her knife and fork and made a phone call. Half an hour later, the doorbell rang. Lynn's mother received an orange box from the housekeeper. Warm. Mommy has a gift for you. My hand trembled, causing my fork to clatter onto the plate. Goodness. Can they really read minds? What sort of supernatural twist is this? Lynn's father looked at me with concern. What's wrong, Warm? You look pale. It's nothing. Just a bit too surprised. I forced myself to remain composed as I unwrapped the box. Calm down, Yun Wan Wan. It may just be a coincidence. Let's give it one last try. Shall we have hot pot tomorrow? To celebrate my sister's return, my second brother suddenly suggested. My eldest brother nodded. Dong Laishun has recently hired a chef from Chongqing. I was utterly petrified. It was confirmed. This family could undoubtedly hear my innermost thoughts. No wonder everyone wore such peculiar expressions today. Now the question arises, are they aware of their exposure? Should I confront them or play along? A peculiar silence enveloped the dining table. Suddenly, my second brother stood up. I'm full. I just remembered I have an announcement to rush. I'm heading to the study. My eldest brother said as he wiped his mouth and departed. Father Lin took out his phone. Hello? What? There's an urgent matter at the company. In the blink of an eye, only Mother Lin and I remained, exchanging wide-eyed glances. One. Mother Lin hesitated. This is it. Should I take the initiative or feign ignorance? At that moment, the doorbell rang. Miss Yu Ro has returned, the butler announced from the foyer. Both Mother Lin and I sighed in relief simultaneously. Mom, I missed you so much. A girl in a white dress fluttered in like a butterfly, but came to an abrupt halt upon seeing me. Who is this? This is Nuan Wan, your sister, Mother Lin introduced. Nuan Wan, this is Yu Ro. A shadow briefly crossed Lin Yu Ro's face before she broke into a saccharine smile. Hello, sister. It's finally nice to meet you. She reached out to embrace me, and I dutifully responded, hello, sister. My pupils constricted and my lips stiffened. I could only award her a meager 3 points for this facade. Her hands were clammy and cold, clearly betraying her nervousness. Oh. I caught a whiff of Dior's J'adore perfume. Was she deliberately trying to create an illusion of intimacy by mimicking Mother's scent? Quite the clever tactic. Suddenly, Mother Lin cleared her throat. Lin Yuro pulled me down a sit. Where did you live before, sister? Were your living habits very different from ours? Here it comes. The classic 3-part initiation, probing into my background, emphasizing differences, and subtly implying my unworthiness. I smiled sweetly. I adapt quite well, and my family dotes on me. They even gifted me a handbag just now. I waved the Hermes bag playfully. Lin Yuro's eyes twitched slightly. It's beautiful, but our family has many rules. You'll need to learn slowly, sister. Oh, so it begins? Just wait until I turn the tables on you. Yes, I will definitely learn diligently from you, sister. I replied, tilting my head innocently. For instance, you must have touched up your makeup before coming in, right? Your lipstick is a shade lighter than in the airport photos. How attentive of you. Lin Yuro's expression froze. Did you not expect that? I saw through you completely. The highest liked photo from the airport street shoot featured shade 21. Yet now you're wearing shade 12, deliberately downplaying your look to cultivate an ethereal persona? Mother Lin suddenly stood up. Yuro must be tired from her journey. Why not rest first? Wan, would you like to watch the home theater? Absolutely, I exclaimed, bouncing up and giving Lin Yuro a playful wink as I left. Good night, sister. Remember to remove your makeup. In the first round, Lin Mama asked, what kind of movies does Wan enjoy watching? Mom, I can watch anything. I thought to myself, especially horror movies. This would be an opportune moment to test whether they could truly read minds. If they played a horror film, I would have to concede. Lin Mama pressed the remote, and the chilling ring began to play. My legs went weak. Oh no, this is it. Now the question is, do they know that I know they can read minds? The lights in the home theater dimmed, revealing the conspiratorial grins shared between Lin Mama and myself. Unbeknownst to me, in the study on the third floor, Lin Papa and the two brothers were gathered around a monitor, observing my every move in the home theater. The eldest brother furrowed his brow. Dad, isn't this a bit creepy? Lin Papa remained fixated on the screen. Be quiet. Don't you want to see how Nuan will test us next? The second brother tossed a popcorn kernel into his mouth. I bet 5,000 yuan she will suddenly shout during the end credits. I know you can read minds. On the monitor, I was secretly searching on my phone. How to contemplate life without being mind-read. At 3 in the morning, while I was sneaking ice cream in the kitchen, I unexpectedly encountered Lin Mo, who was also in search of a midnight snack. We both stumbled back in surprise. Second brother, why are you up at this hour? I clutched my racing heart. He waved the can of cola in his hand. Even idols need some fresh air. What about you? Just adjusting to the bed. I scooped a generous spoonful of matcha ice cream into my mouth. By the way, what's up with the house staff? This afternoon, I casually mentioned wanting cherries. And 10 minutes later, 3 kilograms arrived. I mumbled that the bathtub was too small, and when I returned to my room, I found it replaced with a massage tub. Lin Mo blinked. Isn't that great? Gray my foot. This is clearly being monitored. Wait, if my whole family can truly read minds. Then what I'm thinking right now, suddenly Lin Mo leaned closer. Nuan, do you believe in the connection of minds? I fumbled, causing the ice cream to drop to the floor. Oh no. Is he about to reveal something? I must play dumb. Of course, I believe. For instance, I currently think that. I stared at the fallen ice cream. The second brother should go fetch a mop. Lin Mo chuckled knowingly. As you command, princess. As he turned away, I quickly pulled out my phone to search how to block mind reading. Unfortunately, the results were all chapters from fantasy novels. Great. Am I supposed to wear a tinfoil hat? Here. When Lin Mo returned, he handed me a new ice cream. Then, lowering his voice, he said, actually, I'm on your side. Huh. He tousled my hair. It's nothing. Tomorrow, I'm recording Idol Lab. Would you like to come play? A variety show? Doesn't that mean I can meet a bunch of celebrities? Absolutely. I nodded eagerly, then suddenly became alert. Wait. It wouldn't be a prank special, would it? Lin Mo flashed a mischievous smile. Don't worry. The most I'll make you do is dance on a pressure board. Pressure board? That's a bit much. Once, I was the champion of jump rope in our neighborhood. Could he possibly hear me? Lin Mo had already hummed away, leaving me alone to ponder life, while staring at the melted ice cream. The next morning at breakfast, Lin Yuru inadvertently knocked over my orange juice. I'm so sorry. Dear sister, let me clean that up for you, she exclaimed, flustered as she wiped the table. I thought to myself, the angle and force of that spill were undoubtedly intentional. It's all right, sister, I replied with a benevolent smile, while silently noting. Lin Yuru secretly used Mom's face cream this morning and smudged a bit on her sleeve. Suddenly, Mom turned to her. Yuru, did you use the skincare products on my vanity? Lin Yuru's hand trembled. No, not at all. Then what is this? Mom lifted her sleeve, revealing a small amount of white cream. Impressive. But how did Mom notice? Could she truly cough? Dad interrupted with a sudden cough. Today, we will hold a family meeting and Nuan will also participate. In the family conference room, the projector displayed the quarterly financial report. While feigning attentiveness, I observed my family's reactions. If someone could really read minds, I would be thinking about Lin Shuyuan's underwear right now. My older brother suddenly choked on his coffee, glaring at me with flushed ears. Haha, it's confirmed. Wait, doesn't that mean they can know exactly what I'm thinking? How mortifying. Dad tapped the whiteboard. Regarding the development of the Eastern plot, the Qin family has suddenly raised their price. Any suggestions? Silence fell over the room. Bored, I flipped through the documents and suddenly noticed a figure. The plot's floor area ratio can clearly reach 28. Why are they calculating it as 25? If they computed it as 28, the premium could easily cover the Qin family's price increase. Dad suddenly called out, Xu Yuan, recalculate the situation with a 28 floor area ratio. My brother quickly typed on the calculator, his eyes lighting up. It's definitely feasible. All family members turned their gaze towards me. Lin Yuru forced a smile. Nuan is so lucky. Dad just happens to value that plot. Luck? Please. This is skill. I'm a certified real estate agent. Dad regarded me thoughtfully. Starting tomorrow. Nwan will accompany Xiao Yuan to the company for some learning. What? Lin Yuru's tone rose in pitch. But she knows nothing. It's settled, Dad declared firmly. After the meeting, Lin Mo dragged me off to film a variety show. In the car, I couldn't help but probe. Second brother. What if someone could read minds? He blinked. That would certainly be thrilling. For instance, perhaps someone is currently wondering if my abs are impressive? What? I nearly leapt from my seat. How did you? Lin Mo burst into laughter. Just teasing you. I loved seeing you startled. That scared me to death. Wait, if mind reading were real, wouldn't my current thoughts be completely exposed? I resolved to conduct one final test. I fixed my gaze on the back of Lin Mo's head and silently chanted, Lin Mo is a big fool. Lin Mo is a big fool. He suddenly turned around. Hey, why did you just insult me? I slowly raised my phone, saying, I was just sending a voice message to a friend. Lin Mo narrowed his eyes. Is that so? Oh no, they can really hear me. Is it too late to silence them now? We're here. The driver timely rescued my second brother. The recording site of Idol Laboratory was more lively than I had anticipated. After Lin Mo went for makeup, I concealed myself in a corner, pondering strategies for mind reading. You must be Lin's sister, right? A director's sister handed me the script. There's an impromptu segment coming up that requires your cooperation. I opened the script, my pupils widening in shock. Have them make Lin Mo's sister imitate a cat's meow on a pressure board? What kind of earthly torture is this? Could we perhaps change this? I asked timidly. The director hesitated. This segment was specified by the sponsor. Sponsor? Wait, isn't this the mineral water brand under the Lin Corporation? I smiled and inquired, may I ask where the sponsor's representative is? 5 minutes later, I stood before the brand director. Hello, Director Wang, I am Lin Mo's sister. And I have a creative idea I'd like to discuss with you. Please go ahead. Director Wang's demeanor was respectful. I believe imitating a cat's meow is rather mundane. How about we have my brother perform a wild wolf dance on the pressure board while I toss Legos at his feet? The audience can vote on how many pieces to throw, and it will surely trend. Ha ha ha, since I couldn't escape it, I might as well drag my brother down with me. Director Wang's eyes lit up. Brilliant. I will modify the process immediately. Thus, when Lin Mo was informed by the host about the change in segment, his expression resembled that of someone struck by lightning. Who came up with this idea? He exclaimed, wide-eyed. The camera immediately cut to me. I waved obediently. Go for it. Second brother, haha, didn't he see that coming? This is what you call dropping Legos on your own feet. Ultimately, this episode of the variety show set a new record for viewership. Lin Mo, the wild wolf, and Legos trended simultaneously. On the way home, Lin Mo glared at me with a mix of resentment and disbelief. Nwan, you're ruthless. Likewise, I cheerfully scrolled through Weibo, and suddenly caught sight of a comment. Am I the only one who finds Lin's true daughter more pleasing than the false one? Lin Yu acted all cutesy in the last variety show. Before I could like it, the comment was deleted. Interesting. During dinner, Lin Yu accidentally knocked my hairpin off the table and stepped on it. She exclaimed, oh dear. Sister, I'll buy you a new one. I picked up the broken hairpin. This was the last birthday gift from my foster mother. No need, I smiled, gripping the hairpin tightly, mentally drafting 100 revenge schemes. Plan 1. Mix fluorescent agents into her foundation. Plan 2. Sprinkle itching powder into her silk pajamas. Plan 3. Mr. Lin suddenly interrupted my vengeful thoughts. Nwan, report to the company, with Xiao Yuan at 9 tomorrow. Lin Yu's expression turned ashen. I sweetly replied, all right, father, just wait, Lin Yu. This is only the beginning. Since the whole family can read minds, they shouldn't blame me for being overpowered. This is your workstation, Lin Xiao Yuan said, assigning me to a glass cubicle outside the president's office, where I could easily catch a glimpse of his office. Wow. A panoramic floor-to-ceiling window, ergonomic chairs, and a snack cabinet. Wait, why does this place resemble an observation area at a zoo? My superior tapped my desk. There's a project meeting at 9:30. You will take the minutes. Sure. I responded obediently, while inwardly chuckling. Isn't it just meeting minutes? I once earned pocket money by ghostwriting meeting summaries. Inside the conference room, a dozen executives were fervently debating the marketing strategy for a new product. We should use a popular celebrity to target the youth. The marketing director slammed his hand on the table. The head of public relations countered. The risk with celebrities is too great. If they falter, we incur significant losses. It's better to have an Olympic champion endorse our product. As I took notes, my mind wandered. This group has been arguing for ages without grasping the crux of the matter. This sports drink focuses on electrolyte balance. We should test it with those who work late under pressure. Suddenly, Lin Xiuyuan called my name. Assistant Yun, what are your thoughts? All eyes turned towards me. Oh no, I'm merely an innocent tool for recording minutes. I think I stammered, standing up with trepidation. A sudden spark of inspiration hit me. We could target the programmer demographic for focused promotion. They frequently work late and are under considerable stress, making electrolyte replenishment essential. Moreover, their community has strong viral potential. The room fell silent. One could hear the hum of the air conditioning. Oh no, did I say something wrong? Please continue, Lin Xiuyuan urged, his gaze intense. I took a deep breath and decided to embrace the moment. For example, we could initiate a contest on a programmer forum for the most harrowing overtime story. The winner could receive a year's supply of our beverage, which could be packaged as a trending marketing topic, cost-effective, rapid dissemination, and directly targeting the intended audience. Since I'm speaking up, I might as well propose that variety show idea too, where the second brother writes code live and for every mistake, he drinks a bottle. It would be absolutely hilarious. Lin Xiuyuan closed his folder. We will proceed with Assistant Yun's proposal. The marketing department is to draft a detailed plan by today. After the meeting adjourned, as I gathered my notes, the marketing director approached me. Assistant Yun, your suggestion regarding the programmer forum was remarkably astute. Have you conducted research? Ahaha. Just a bit of knowledge, I replied with a forced smile. Research, my foot. I was a 996 corporate drone in my past life. In the afternoon tea break room, I stumbled upon two female colleagues gossiping. Have you heard? The new Assistant Yun is actually the sister of Director Lin. Is that true? What about Miss Yuru? Rumor has it she was the one mistakenly brought home. Sure, here she comes. I pretended not to hear and carried my coffee back. Bam. I collided with a wall of a person around the corner, spilling coffee all over his tailored suit. I'm so sorry. I hastily fished out a tissue and looked up to meet the gaze of a strikingly handsome stranger. With almond-shaped eyes and thin lips, he exuded an air of undeniable sophistication. The man raised an eyebrow. Miss Yun? A pleasure to meet you. Who is this? He looks like a reincarnated fox spirit. He handed me his business card. Chun Group, Chen Moyan, delighted to make your acquaintance. A warning bell rang in my mind. Chen Group? Aren't they the arch rivals of the Lin family, vying for land? I forced a smile. Hello, Mr. Chen. I apologize for staining your clothing. I will cover the cleaning costs. He smiled meaningfully and said, no need. Soon we shall be one family. What does that mean? Is Lin Yurua involved with the Chen family? Suddenly, Lin Xiuyuan's voice interjected. Wan, have you finished the data verification? My elder brother abruptly pulled me behind him, and in that moment of locking gazes with Chen Mo Yen, the air seemed to freeze. Chen Mo Yen chuckled lightly. Mr. Lin, your sister is quite amusing. No need to concern yourself. My brother replied coldly as he dragged me away. Once the office door closed, Lin Xiuyuan's demeanor turned serious. Keep your distance from the Chen family. What did he mean by soon being one family? I couldn't help but ask. My brother's expression darkened further. Chen Mo Yen is pursuing Yurua. Goodness. A fake heiress teaming up with a rival. This is the quintessential plot of a business drama. Cautiously, I inquired. Are you aware that Lin Yurua has been in contact with the Chen family recently? My brother rubbed his temples. Yes, our father disapproves, but she insists on maintaining ties. Oh no, this is undoubtedly the rhythm of an internal traitor. 3 days later, my proposal resulted in a 4-fold increase in pre-sales for the new product. The company group chat was abuzz, proclaiming me as the Lin family's good luck charm. Rarely, my brother smiled at the end of the workday. Wan. Tomorrow there is a banquet hosted by the Chen family. You shall accompany me. A banquet? Wouldn't that allow me to witness the drama between Lin Yurua and Chen Mo Yen firsthand? Sure. I readily agreed, then felt a twinge of caution. Wait. You're not going to make me wear one of those suffocating dresses, are you? My brother turned his face away. I have already instructed the stylist to prepare a loose-fitting gown. How did he know I dislike tight clothing? He can indeed read minds. That evening, Lin Mo called me unexpectedly. Sister, the director of the Idol Laboratory wants to invite you as a permanent guest. Ah, why? Lin Mo laughed heartily. You appeared on screen for just 3 minutes last episode, and the comments were flooded with inquiries about the girl who speaks her mind. Netizens have dubbed you the real deal of humanity. Did you know? Stunned, I opened Weibo to find that I had somehow gained a trending topic.
Yun.
My internet mouthpiece, what is going on? I merely spoke a few truths. The next day at the variety show recording, the director enthusiastically shook my hand. Miss Yun, today we will have a segment for celebrity item appraisals, and your role is to critique. Thus, when a certain star presented an antique bracelet passed down from my grandmother, I blurted out, but this bracelet has 2018 Chow Tai Fook engraved on the inner circle. The star's face turned ashen on the spot. The audience erupted in laughter. After the recording, Lin Mo ruffled my hair. Sister, you should consider a career as an appraiser. What S appraisal compared to exposing pretentiousness? Wait, tonight S banquet. I hurried home to change into the gown, discovering a beautifully tailored qipao that was both elegant and comfortable. My mother is so thoughtful. Could this be the result of mind reading? At the banquet, amidst the clinking of glasses, I linked my arm with my brother's and immediately spotted Lin Yurua cozied up to Chen Mo Yen. I whispered, Brother, shall we intervene and break them apart? He handed me a glass of juice. Let us observe the unfolding events, but remember, do not drink alcohol. As I was speaking, Chun Moy approached us with a group of people. Mr. Lin, I heard the floor area ratio for the eastern plot has been adjusted? What a brilliant move. My heart skipped a beat. How could he possibly know? This data hasn't been made public yet. My elder brother remained unfazed. Mr. Chun is quite well informed. Chun Moy cast a meaningful glance at me, thanks to the guidance of a benefactor. Oh no, could it be Lin Yuru who leaked the information? I glanced at Lin Yuru. She was pretending to admire her nails, but the smug smile at the corner of her mouth was hard to conceal. Excuse us, my brother said, pulling me away. I panicked. Brother, it must be Lin Yuru. My brother's expression darkened. I know, but there's no evidence. What evidence do we need? Just read her mind. Wait, does mind reading only work for me? While I pondered this, Chun Moy approached again. Miss Yun, would you care to dance? Not interested, my brother and I replied in unison. What a pity, he said, a cryptic smile gracing his lips as he leaned closer to me. I was hoping to discuss the matter of mind reading. Oh no.
How does he know about it?
As the music changed, Lin Mo emerged from somewhere and pulled me into the dance floor. Sister, save me.
Huh?
Do you see that hostess in the red dress? My second brother gritted his teeth while dancing. She's my ex-girlfriend, insisting on getting back together. Goodness. The family drama has transformed into a romantic battlefield? I immediately shifted into battle mode, accidentally stepping on the hem of the hostess's dress as she approached. Oh, dear. She stumbled, spilling red wine all over herself. I'm so sorry, I blinked innocently. I'm just a country girl. It's my first time wearing high heels. The hostess trembled with anger, but was whisked away by her arriving manager. Sister, you're my real sister. Lin Mo was almost in tears from gratitude. We are related by blood, after all. Wait, where's Chun Moy? I scanned the room, and that vixen was in a corner deep in conversation with Lin Yuru, both wearing serious expressions. On the way home, my brother said, starting next week, you will accompany me to all business negotiations.
Huh? Why?
Your intuition is remarkably accurate. If it weren't for you today, I wouldn't have known about the data leak. That's because you're not adept at observing micro-expressions. Lin Yuru's guilty look was practically written on her face. My brother continued, by the way, there's a family meeting tomorrow. Father wants to discuss your equity distribution. I spat out my drink. What? My brother replied nonchalantly. 5%, 2 points more than Yuru. Wait a minute. This progress is too rapid. I've only been back for less than a month. That night, I tossed and turned. Equity, variety shows, corporate espionage. This high society life is far too exhilarating. But how does Chun Moy know about mind reading? Could it be? A knock echoed at the door. Lin Mother entered with a cup of warm milk. Can't sleep. Huh? Have some milk. Thank you, Mom. I took the cup. Suddenly stunned. How did Mom know I was having insomnia? I didn't even say a word. Mother Lin gently patted my head, saying, a mother and daughter share a bond. After she departed, I found myself lost in thought, gazing at the milk. If the entire family could truly read minds, why not expose Lin Yuru? Could there be some constraints? The following morning during breakfast, Lin Yuru accidentally smeared jam on my dress. With feigned sincerity, she apologized. I'm so sorry, sister. Let me help you clean it up. No need, I replied, blocking her hand. When is your wedding with Mr. Chen scheduled? Lin Yuru's face turned ashen. What are you talking about? I pretended to be surprised. Isn't it true? At the party last night, Mr. Chun mentioned we would soon be family. That was just a joke. Lin Yuru glanced nervously at Father Lin. Dad, I didn't eat your meal. Father Lin said with an impassive expression. Indeed. Dad has already caught on to her little schemes. After breakfast in the study, Father Lin handed me a document. Take a look. Upon opening it, I discovered Lin Yuru's call records from the past 3 months, with Mr. Chen as her most frequent contact. This Father Lin stated solemnly in 1-1, from today onward, you are responsible for monitoring the interactions between Yuru and the Chen family.
What?
You want me to be a spy? Why me? Father Lin replied with a knowing look, because you see the clearest. He then shifted the topic, by the way. You mentioned on the variety show that someone's bracelet was fake, and the brand has sent a lawyer's letter this morning.
Ah.
A flicker of amusement crossed Father Lin's eyes. Don't worry, I've had the legal department handle it. However, Nuan, it's best to count to 3 silently before confronting someone in the future. I nodded obediently. I can't be blamed for speaking before thinking. Nuan, are you sure you want to give this? Mother Lin asked, eyeing the simply wrapped box in my hands, her lips twitching slightly. I patted the box, asserting, it's definitely wrapped, as I made it myself. No joke, I stayed up 3 nights to learn this. Although the final product resembles a dumpling skin run over by a car. With Father Lin's birthday banquet approaching, the entire family was troubled over gifts. Lin Yuru had been flaunting a limited edition pocket watch she had someone bring from Switzerland for over a week. Meanwhile, I decided to take a more down-to-earth approach by making handmade longevity noodles. Aunt Zhang quietly reminded me, the master has been experiencing digestive issues lately. The doctor advised him to limit his intake of noodles.
What?
Why didn't anyone say this earlier? I've already prepared 3 large bowls. Mother Lin reassured me. It's all right. A rare exception, 1 tea hurt. I looked at her suspiciously. Could it be that she read my mind again? On the day of the banquet, the Lin family villa was festooned with decorations. I hid in the kitchen, making final adjustments to my secret weapon, a smart bowl that sings happy birthday. Need any help? Lin Shuyuan appeared behind me, seemingly out of nowhere. I hurriedly shielded the bowl, saying, Big brother, what are you doing here? Please don't let him see the charred character for longevity at the bottom of the bowl. With a slight smile, he said, I came to see what our little lucky star has prepared as a surprise. I confidently replied, I guarantee it will move Dad to tears.
Ha.
If I bring this out, I shall surely meet my social demise, I thought to myself. My elder brother chuckled, if you need my assistance, just give me a signal. And why is he being so warm today? Could it be that he has been possessed? In the grand banquet hall, distinguished guests mingled with clinking glasses. I held a glass of champagne, observing Lin Yuru flutter about like a delicate butterfly. She approached me. Sister, I heard you prepared a handmade gift? Her gaze swept over the humble paper box in my hands, and she stifled a laugh. How adorable. Go ahead and laugh. Soon you'll have no reason to. Lin Papa beckoned from the stage. Nuan, come up and let everyone meet our little lucky star. All eyes turned towards me. With a stiff demeanor, I climbed onto the stage, nearly tripping over my own feet. Dad, happy birthday, I said, presenting the box. This is my homemade longevity noodles. And I shaped the bowl myself. It may be a bit ugly, but it carries my heartfelt intention. Oh no, it's going to fall flat. Someone, please save me. Lin Mama chimed in. Our Nuan worked for 3 days on this. She used up 5 bags of flour. Lin Papa's eyes glistened with emotion. Daddy loves it. He opened the box on the spot, and the lopsided bowl immediately began to sing the birthday song. A hush fell over the room. The social demise is inevitable, I thought.
Buffed.
Ha ha ha. My second brother erupted with laughter from the audience. Sister, that bowl looks like a hippopotamus caught in a door. The guests joined in the laughter, and the atmosphere lightened considerably. Surprisingly, Lin Papa began to eat the tragically presented noodles, proclaiming them delicious. At that moment, Lin Yuru gracefully ascended the stage, revealing a velvet box. Daddy, this is a Patek Philippe 1953 limited edition. Before she could finish her sentence, Lin Papa's expression soured. Who told you I like this? Lin Yuru froze in place. I saw you had collected from the same series. Lin Papa's tone turned harsh. That was 20 years ago. I despise this brand now.
Wow.
She stepped on a landmine. Why does Dad hate Patek Philippe? Could there be some family secrets? As the latter half of the banquet unfolded, Lin Yuru maintained a forced smile throughout. I leaned towards Lin Papa. Dad, is the food really that good? He discreetly stuck out his tongue. To be honest, it's salty and bitter. Then why did you eat it all? He ruffled my hair. But the sentiment is sweet, far more precious than the watch your sister bought. Just then, Chen Moshwan approached. Chairman Lin, happy birthday. Instantly, I went on high alert. However, Lin Papa was unusually warm. Chen Shirji. Just the person I wanted to consult. He pulled Chen Moshwan into a corner for a private discussion, leaving me utterly bewildered. What's going on? T Dad supposed to detest the Chen family? My elder brother appeared behind me out of nowhere. Don't worry. Dad is plotting something. What kind of plot? Fishing for evidence. He handed me a glass of juice. Yuru has been too well-behaved lately. It's not normal.
Goodness.
Is he using Chen Moshwan to bait Lin Yuru? The old fox still has his tricks. After the banquet concluded, I spotted Lin Yuru in the back garden, engaged in a phone conversation with someone. Did the matter with the pocket watch go awry? He is unaware that our plans have been advanced. Just as I intended to approach, someone suddenly covered my mouth from behind and dragged me into the bushes.
Shh. Do not make a sound.
My second brother, Lin Mo, bore an unusually stern expression in the shadows. We observed Lin Yurua sneaking out the back door towards a black sedan. As the window lowered, Chen Moshwan's face came into view. The two exchanged a discreet nod. I gasped softly. Oh my. The evidence of corporate espionage is undeniable.
Come.
We must return and inform elder brother, Lin Mo urged, pulling me away stealthily. Second brother, why would Lin Yurua do this? She is also a daughter of the Lin family. He sighed, perhaps out of jealousy. Ever since your return, father has evidently favored you more. Is that really the reason? How childish. Lin Mo tousled my hair. Father will handle this matter. Fret not. With a decisive motion, I slammed the evidence onto the coffee table. Documents, bank statements, and surveillance screenshots cluttered the surface. Lin Yurua, will you confess on your own, or shall I contact the authorities? Lin Yurua's complexion drained of color as her fingers twisted the hem of her dress tightly. What nonsense are you spouting? Continue your charade, I said, crossing my legs and activating the recording on my phone. Rest assured, I have already obtained the bidding documents for the Lin Corporation's second half of the year. Her expression shattered in an instant. You recorded me without my knowledge? Tit for tat, I retorted with a cold smirk. Did you not also surreptitiously film me changing clothes? Alas, I ensured that video was completely erased by elder brother's technical team. Impossible. I clearly saved 3 backups. On the cloud, an external hard drive. And that disk Chen Moshwan gave you? I brandished an item from my pocket. Is this what you seek? Lin Yurua rose to snatch it from me, but I sidestepped, causing her to miss. Yun Nuanyuan, may you meet your demise. She shrieked in a frenzy. Spare me, Uncle Zhang, call the police. Soon after, the officers arrived. Miss Yun, what crime would you like to report? Corporate espionage, violation of trade secrets, and... I flipped open my notebook. Oh yes. Last year she embezzled 2 million in company funds to purchase a watch for Chen Moshwan. Lin Yurua's legs buckled, and she collapsed onto the floor. How could you possibly know? I gazed down at her. Did you truly think no one was aware of your nightly thefts in Father's study? As the police placed handcuffs on her, Lin Yurua suddenly thrashed about in a fit. Father, mother. I realized my mistakes.
Please.
Cease your cries, I interrupted. Father, mother, elder brother, and second brother are all watching from the monitoring room. Lin father descended with the others. Lin mother's eyes were red, yet she did not cast a glance towards Lin Yurua. Take her away. Lin father nodded to the officers and turned to me. Nuanyuan, have you prepared all the evidence? I patted the folder, sufficient for her to spend 3 to 5 years behind bars. As Lin Yurua was dragged away, she continued to scream, Yun Nuanyuan, you will pay for this. The Chen family will not let you off. I chased to the doorway and exclaimed, I forgot to inform you. Your beloved Chen Mo Yan has been sent by the Chen family to Africa for mining due to embezzlement. Lin Yurua's expression was so vivid it could paint 1,000 colors. As I closed the door, my entire family stared at me. I touched my face and asked, what's wrong? Is my makeup smudged? My second brother gave me a thumbs up, saying, Sister, you are magnificent just now. My eldest brother nodded in agreement. You handled that exceptionally well. Lin Mama embraced me tightly. Nuanwan has endured so much. I felt a bit bashful. Actually, I've been gathering evidence for quite some time. We could tell, Lin Papa chuckled, ruffling my hair. We know. I widened my eyes in disbelief. You all knew? My second brother rolled his eyes. Of course. You plot daily how to catch her off guard, like a storyteller. Suddenly, my eldest brother coughed. The board meeting is about to commence.
What?
There's a board meeting today? I lamented. Lin Papa adjusted his tie. Of course, We must formally announce your appointment as vice president.
What?
I nearly leaped from my seat. I'm only 21. My eldest brother remarked nonchalantly, age is not the issue. Intelligence is. I felt utterly deflated. Eldest brother. What do you mean? The board meeting proceeded more smoothly than anticipated. Lin Pop announced, from today onwards, Nwanwan will be fully responsible for the Chungdong project. After the meeting, I collapsed onto the office sofa. Dad, you've trapped me. I can't even understand the financial statements. My eldest brother handed me a stack of documents. I'll teach you tonight. My second brother entered. Didn't we agree to hold a celebration dinner for Nwanwan tonight? I mournfully flipped through the documents. What are we celebrating?
It's clearly overtime.
My eldest brother suddenly stated, Chairman Chen wants to meet with us.
Huh?
What does that old fox want? My eldest brother smirked. He claims he wants to apologize in person. I suspect he is fishing for information. I narrowed my eyes. Of course we're going. I want to see what tricks he has up his sleeve. That evening, my family celebrated me at a revolving restaurant. Mama gifted me a diamond necklace. My second brother presented limited edition sneakers, and my eldest brother, well, he gave me an entire set of introduction to business management. Lin Papa raised his glass. Welcome back. Nwanwan. I lifted my juice, feeling a lump in my throat. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, everyone. Though you all often put me in difficult situations. I truly love you all. Nwanwan. Lin Mama's eyes glistened with tears. My second brother embraced me. Second brother loves you too. My eldest brother cleared his throat and quietly served me a lobster claw. The next day, I stormed into the Chun group with my eldest brother and a team of lawyers. Upon our arrival, Chairman Chen feigned deep sorrow. It's all my failure in raising my child. I interrupted his act. Chairman Chen, your son's criminal instigation is evident. Do you prefer to settle this privately or publicly? The old fox's expression froze. What does Miss Yun mean by this? I pushed a document towards him. The priority development rights for the land in the West City.
You.
He sprang to his feet. Such a bold claim at such a young age. I smiled and said, you flatter me. By the way, your secret account in the Cayman Islands appears to hold a substantial sum. The old fox's face turned pale. An hour later, we exited the Chun building with the contract in hand. My elder brother wore an approving expression. You did well just now. I proudly waved the contract. Let us go celebrate with hot pot. 3 months later, the trial of Lin Yuru commenced. She was sentenced to 4 years in prison, while the Chun family was ordered to compensate the Lin family with 80 million. On the day of the verdict, the entire family attended the court. As Lin Yuru was taken away, she glared fiercely at me. Yunwanwan, just wait. I smiled back. Wait for what? Should I send you back in once you're out? On the way home, my second brother excitedly planned how to spend the 80 million in compensation. My elder brother was replying to emails, my father was on the phone, and my mother gently arranged my hair. Passing a bubble tea shop, I exclaimed, stop at the bubble tea shop ahead. My second brother pinched my cheek. Drinking bubble tea again? You've gained 3 pounds this month. Second brother. You're just envious that I can drink bubble tea freely. I can drink as I please too. I'll have to inform your agent. Our family burst into laughter. According to the court's ruling, the defendant Chen Moy is guilty of commercial espionage, embezzlement, and money laundering, and is sentenced to 7 years in prison. Upon exiting the courtroom, Chen Moy could no longer maintain his handsome facade. He roared at me, Lin Wanwan, you won tea of a good end. I flashed a grin, revealing 8 teeth. Mr. Chen, the prison code is 123456778. You. He was about to unleash a torrent of curses when a bailiff pressed his head down and shoved him into the police van. My second brother laughed so hard he was nearly in tears. Sister, you've dealt him a fatal blow. My elder brother scoffed. 7 years is too lenient for him. I linked my arm with Lin's father. Dad, shall we go celebrate with hot pot? Suddenly, my elder brother grasped my shoulder. Reporters are coming. Mind your image. A swarm of reporters rushed over. Cameras at the ready. Miss Yun, as the whistleblower, do you have anything to say? Will the Lin family continue to pursue accountability from the Chin family? I displayed a quintessentially affluent smile. In the eyes of the law, all are equal. We trust in the fair judgment of the judicial system. How delightful. Let him suffer for teasing me at the banquet and colluding with Lin Yuru. 7 years in jail is no small matter. My elder brother suddenly erupted in a fit of coughs, while my second brother struggled to contain his laughter, turning crimson. After the press conference concluded, our family hurried to the hot pot restaurant. After a few rounds of drinks, my second brother mysteriously pulled out his phone. Let me show you something exciting. On the screen appeared Chen Moy's prison mugshot. clad in an orange jumpsuit with a buzz cut and a conspicuous inmate number displayed prominently on his chest. Uffed. I sprayed cola everywhere. This hairstyle suits him perfectly. My second brother swiped to the next photo, revealing the prison labor assignment list. Our Mr. Chen has been assigned to the sewing workshop. This time, even my elder brother couldn't hold it together. I wiped away the tears of laughter. I must send him a little gift. A week later, Chen Moyan received a package. Inside were a comprehensive guide to sewing techniques, several skeins of pink yarn, and a photograph of my second brother and me raising our glasses at a hot pot restaurant. The back of the photo bore the inscription, "Keep it up." It is said that he threw the package in a fit of anger and was subsequently sentenced to clean the toilets for a week. My mother shook her head in resignation. "Nuan, you are far too mischievous." I chuckled. "This is nothing." I even subscribed him to the Legal Daily for a whole year. 3 months later, my second brother burst into my office, exclaiming, "Big news. Chen Moyan got into a fight in prison."
What? Why?
Apparently, someone mocked the socks he knitted, claiming they resembled salted fish. My second brother laughed so hard he nearly knocked over the table. What's even funnier is that during the fight, his pants ripped, leading to a total social disaster. I nearly collapsed under the table from laughter. During our family dinner that evening, even the usually stern father Lin couldn't resist asking, "Has the Chin family made any attempts to bail him out?" My eldest brother snickered. "Chairman Chin can't even save himself. All his overseas assets have been frozen." Suddenly, a thought struck me. Isn't Lin Yuru locked up in the women's prison next door? My second brother raised his eyebrows knowingly. "Indeed. I've heard she writes letters every day appealing her case, claiming she was coerced." As I savored a slice of tripe, the television began broadcasting legal news.
Today,
A certain inmate named Chun was sentenced to an additional 3 months for concealing scissors in a labor workshop. Everyone's chopsticks froze in midair. "It can't be," my second brother exclaimed, his eyes wide. I pointed at the indistinct profile on the screen. "That's him. It's definitely Chen Moyan." My eldest brother calmly sipped his soup. 7 years and 3 months. "He deserves it." My second brother and I chimed in unison. The following day, I instructed my assistant to purchase a newspaper. Next to the news of Chen Moyan's extended sentence was a picture of him in a pink apron, which I posted on my social media. "Congratulations to young Master Chen on his newly acquired sentence. Heart, heart," the caption read. "Some people appear to be domineering CEOs on the surface, but behind the scenes, they are actually sewing princesses." My social media erupted in response. The most liked comment came from my eldest brother. "I have forwarded this to the Prison Management Bureau's Public Education Department." Truly, my brother is a force to be reckoned with. At the prison's Spring Festival Gala a year later, a certain skit unexpectedly trended on social media. "Sister, quick, check Weibo." My second brother pounded on my door in the middle of the night. Groggy, I opened the video and instantly woke up with laughter. Dressed in women's clothing, Chen Moyan was performing a sewing machine dance. The comments flooded in with "ha ha ha," and "Isn't this the Chin family's young master? Who orchestrated this?" I laughed so hard, I honked like a goose. "I did." My second brother puffed out his chest proudly. "I donated $1 million to the prison's cultural program specifically for this." I was moved and grasped his hand. "Second brother, you are truly my internet spokesperson." The next day, the video's view count soared past 100 million. The Chin family's stock plummeted. Over breakfast, Father Lin sternly said, "You all need to know when to stop." Understood, I nodded obediently, then promptly donated 300 copies of the criminal law to the prison library. Half a year passed when I unexpectedly received a peculiar email. "Lin Wan, you will regret this." I raised an eyebrow. "Oh, it seems Chen Xiao can still access the internet?" I promptly reported him to the cyber administration. That very afternoon, I received a response. "The account in question is suspected of unlawfully utilizing prison computers. It has been suspended, and the relevant personnel have faced increased penalties." 7 years and 6 months. Then I hummed a tune, printing the response email. I framed it and sent it to Chen Moyan. It is said that upon receiving it, he was so enraged that he fasted for 3 days. Subsequently, due to low blood sugar, he fainted at his sewing machine, misaligning the cuffs he was stitching. My second brother, munching on sunflower seeds, commented, "Serves him right. This is what we call retribution for the wicked." I squinted.
No.
I meant, the wicked will meet their fate. Their fate. Later, whenever someone inquired about my secrets to commercial competition, I would solemnly state, "Remember, The best way to deal with an adversary is to gift them a pair of silver bracelets and subscribe them to a year's worth of the legal daily. As for Chen Xiao, currently operating a sewing machine in a certain prison, I hope he appreciates my latest gift, a pink sewing toolkit. After all, 7.5 years is quite a stretch. One must cultivate some hobbies, no? The end.